Hello, my name is Vanya Popovich, and tonight I will be giving a short presentation for my business communications class. The topic I chose was privacy and security in the age of the internet. I thought this would be a good topic to choose since it's widely applicable to many people, and it's an interesting topic to cover in this day and age since many of us use the internet quite frequently, and more of our devices and household items are connected to the internet as well. So, when I first started researching this topic, I started discovering just how much of our household items have become connected to the internet in one way or another. It used to just be our computers were connected to the internet. Now it's our phones, our cars, our households will run on the internet, our thermostats, things like that. And so it's opening an entire new business in terms of trying to make things more easily accessible and your information easier to gather and to take a look at. A few years ago, there was a car produced by Jeep, which became one of their first highly internet integrated vehicles, and it didn't take long for people to figure out how to hack into the car and change everything entirely and take over the vehicle. Things such as the brake system, the speed, the engine, the GPS data got taken, and even the power steering was taken control all over by someone outside the vehicle on a computer looking in. And so this kind of became a prime example of how connecting everything to the internet can have some undesired consequences. Some other household items that have pretty little or no security at all would be things such as quick to use security cameras that we install in our houses that we sort of just plant down, connect them to the Wi-Fi, and then stare at our phone and kind of watch what's going on around our house. Things like smart locks, baby monitors, smart thermostats, and smart TVs are also coming now equipped with internet that is integrated into the TV, and also cameras and microphones that are built into the TV, which can be accessed by people outside of your network if you're not careful. The other problem with our information, our security, and our privacy in terms of today's age is we give up a lot of our information completely for free or without hassle. We sign up for social media and we allow people from the outside to look at what we did today, what we did yesterday, our new boyfriends, girlfriends, our dog's name, when we were born, where are we on vacation, things like this. Facebook and Google have huge data farms with all this information that on the billions of people that use their product. And as we have seen recently with the Facebook scandals, they sell this data sometimes to people we wish didn't have it. Some other people that can take use of this data could be criminals to use it to steal our identities and things like that. But in general, it's just not a good idea to have these huge corporations allow them to have all this information and just use it however they want to. Cybercrime recently in 2018 has also become fairly prominent. There were a lot of breaches on things such as the government and military branches, and also financial and bank institutions where millions of records were taken control of or held hostage, and the hackers would ask for money in terms of releasing the records back to the institution. So it goes to show you that if the military can't control their records, it seems like we're kind of out of luck in terms of controlling ours. Some things that we can do to limit our exposure to these sort of events is don't give all your information online to social media. If you can, if your job allows it, delete all of your social media, and also really do a lot of research on your internet devices. And if you're about to buy a newly internet integrated device, make sure you do your research about its security and what it's capable of and how open it is to people outside of your network in terms of how they can access it. The internet today has around 4.3 billion users out of 7.4 billion people in the world. A lot of them are on mobile, about 3.2 billion social media mobile users and 3.5 billion mobile users in terms of the internet. So the scale of which the internet is being used now is pretty massive, and not everyone wants to use it for good things like it was intended to, which is going to happen. But it's in our hands to try to limit how we get damaged by this new tool that everyone can use. One last quote I want to sort of say before I start wrapping up the presentation is by Benjamin Franklin. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. We as a society have been sort of indoctrinated to believe that our digital privacy and our digital security come second to our physical privacy and security. We're guaranteed privacy by the government, but in terms of our digital privacy, it seems that this kind of has fallen on the wayside, and it is being taken advantage of both by the government and other sources that would like to just use our digital imprint to do whatever they want with and gather as much info as they would like. That wraps up my presentation. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit of something about security and privacy and our new era. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.